girl Paris, and today I got another story time for you guys. Okay, you guys have been complaining about my lighting for so long, so tell me if this is better. Is this better? No? Yes? No? Anyways, I'm in my pajamas today, so do not judge me, okay? I was too lazy to try and look fancy for y'all, even though I got a full face of makeup on. I just didn't wash it off from when I went to the mall. Okay, so today's story time is about the time me and two of my friends got caught stealing. I mean, yeah. So let's get started. I need to ask my mom how old I was during this time. Mom, was I 8? So at this time I was 12 years old when I got caught stealing, okay? And let me just put it out there, stealing is bad. You shouldn't steal. Stealing is for broke bitches, okay? And I mean, I was 12, so I was a broke bitch, but you know, 12 years old, and my best friends at the time were Janessa, which you saw in my I almost beat my best friend up video, and my other friend Amanda, which was she was my first friend ever. I knew her since kindergarten. We're still friends up to this day. Hey Amanda, if you see this, what's up, girl? So me and my friend Amanda and my friend Janessa, I don't know how this all started, but we became kleptomaniacs. Like, it was ridiculous, actually. And we were so young too, which is so bad, and such a bad impression on like our parents' character, because like they didn't grow us up like that. I know Amanda's mom, I know Janessa's parents, like we did not grow up in that type of environment. Do you know what I mean? So when this all happened, I was like really disappointed in myself when everything, anyways, let me just start the video. Okay, so basically what happened was we were kleptomaniacs. Every day after school, we would go to this store called Zellers. If you're from Canada, you know what Zellers is. Zellers was like a Walmart back in the day. There's no more Zellers around anymore though, so yeah. We used to go into Zellers and we used to go into the cosmetics section, which, hello, hi, you're 12 years old. What are you doing with cosmetics? You should be in the book section stealing pencil, crayons, erasers, and pens for school, okay? Young lady, I'm talking to the old me. Young lady, I'm so disappointed in you. So every day after school, we used to go to Zellers and we'd go straight to the cosmetics aisle and we'd pick up lip balms, like, what do they call, lip smackers? We used to get like the pack of 8 and like open them and just put them in like our sleeves and in our jackets and the hoods of our jackets. Like, we were learning new techniques every single day. It was horrible. Like, I'm so disappointed in myself, my old self, because I mean, I'm a grown ass woman now. I got money. I don't need to be doing that, no. So we used to steal lip glosses, we used to steal lipsticks. What are we doing with lipsticks? I don't know. We used to steal foundation. We didn't even know what foundation was for. We used to put it on our cheeks as blush. Like, that's how stupid we were. We used to take like flesh tone foundation, powder foundation, and put it on our cheeks and make it like we thought it was blush. Like, we're idiots. We used to steal just a bunch of shit that we didn't need. Things that were not necessary. It wasn't food, it wasn't clothing, it wasn't anything that was necessary. Little tiny things for like $8, $4, $2 that we used to steal, okay? And we also used to go to Dollarama, dollar store, and steal candies as well, okay? I'm sure everyone has gone through this phase in their life, okay? I'm just willing to tell you guys my story and how I realized that I need to grow up, make money, okay? And not be a low life, okay? Because when I was 12 years old, I have to say I was a low life, okay? So this particular day when this happened, me, Amanda, and Janessa decided, okay, let's go to Zellers again. Even though we were there for like 5 days in a row for the last 2 weeks, and obviously people are noticing that 3 little girls are walking into Zellers and not buying anything every time they come, but they have backpacks on and they got big jackets on, like, you know? So we're like planning out our little scheme before we go in. We're like, okay, so you guys are what Amanda was like the ringleader. Yes, Amanda, you were. Amanda was the ringleader. She's like, okay, so you guys are gonna be the watch out. You're gonna look to see if anyone's coming. Look where the cameras are. We're gonna do this. Everyone, when you see something you want, just throw it in the back of my hood. So she had a jacket on, the hood's right there. She's like, throw it in the back of my hood. So we go into Zellers, and for some reason, this should have been the clue to get our asses out of there, okay? We should have just left from there because this was a clue. We walked inside Zellers and a lady was there. It's like she was waiting for us, and she's like, ladies, can you just take your bags off and put them right here and you can continue going on into the store. We took our bags off, left them there, and went into the store because we didn't even need our backpacks. We were using our hoods. So that should have been clue number one, to be like, okay, it's time to go. I ain't getting caught today, but we continued going. So we get into cosmetics and Amanda's just opening everything. She's like, this is our big break. We gonna take everything in the store. We gonna take everything in the store. So should I use her real name? Yeah, I'm gonna use her real name, okay? Because you're a part of the story, okay? She was opening stuff and me and Janessa were like on lookout. So we're like in the aisles, like looking through the aisles, looking where the cameras are, like just looking around. If we saw something we wanted, be like, oh Amanda, I want that, and then keep walking, and she just, you know, put it in the back of her hood. She'd do one of these. So this is the item. She'd be pretending to look at it. She'd take the security tag off. She'd be like, and just drop it in the hood like that. And it'd just be chilling in the hood like that. That's how she was doing it, okay? And as we're doing this, and me and Janessa are watch out, we noticed that there's this lady kind of lingering around the same aisles that we're in. Tall lady, she looks normal, like a normal shopper, like a normal customer, whatever. Until I noticed she's picking up 10 of the same lotions. One of the lotions are $6.95. I'm sure you don't need 10 of them, especially since they ain't on sale. So at that point I was like, she undercover. She undercover. I'm ready to go. But Amanda wasn't ready. She's like, no, we're not leaving yet. She's not undercover. Let's stay. We're gonna take more stuff. So I decided to go to the jewelry section and I saw this really, really beautiful like necklace with a heart on it. And I was like, I really want that. It was like only $12, but I'm like, I really want that. It's so pretty, blah, 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 blah. So I took it and I dropped it in my shirt, okay? That's the only thing I took by myself. So we go back to cosmetics now, and we're picking up more stuff, which we shouldn't have done because you got as much as you could get. On this day, this is the most we've ever taken. Like before, it would be like 1 item or 2 items per person. This time we're just stacking up because we're like, we didn't get caught yet. Like, girl, we better keep putting them in there. Like, we trying to make a whole cosmetic store in our house, okay? So now we're ready to leave, right? We're ready to leave. We're walking out of the store as normal. We get our bags, put them on our back. We're ready to leave the store. The alarms never went off because we took all the security tags off. But there was a lady waiting for us outside of the Zellers, okay? She said, ladies, come with me. I was like, no! I was like, no, please! I'm sorry! Please, I'm sorry, no! Please! I was so frightened. I was so scared. Like, I'll never forget how scared I was that day. You guys don't get it. So we're walking to the back and Amanda's looking at me and I'm looking at Amanda. Amanda's looking at Janessa. I'm looking at Janessa. Janessa looking at me, and we like, shit, we done fucked up, oh no. So we get to the back now and the manager of the store is sitting down there in a little, like a small space in the back, like a little office area, but it kind of looked like a dungeon. It was scary. You can see cameras everywhere, like all of that. So I was like, yeah, we got caught. My life is over. She's like, ladies, sit down. We all sit down. She's like, I want you guys to take your jackets off right now. You take our jackets off. And she's like, anything that you've taken, put it on the desk right now. I'm like, I didn't take anything. So I ain't getting in trouble today. What you mean? I'm off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Janessa didn't take anything, so I'm like, okay, me and Janessa are gonna go home. We're gonna act like none of this happened, and we're never gonna steal again, right? Amanda, on the other hand, she was like, her shirt, her hoodie, and in the sleeves of her hands, okay? The woman's like, why are you guys stealing from my store? I had nothing to say. Janessa had nothing to say. Amanda had nothing to say. We were just silent, okay? She's like, oh, so you're the ringleader to Amanda. And Amanda wasn't saying anything. So she's like, well, guess what? You guys are under arrest. At this point, I dropped to my knees. literally dropped to my knees. Please, no, I can't go to jail. Please, I beg you, I'm so sorry. I'll pay you back. Please, I'm so sorry. Don't do this, please. Please, I'm so sorry. You know what this woman said? She said, get off my floor. This woman said, get off my floor. She did not feel bad for me. She did not feel bad for us. She was like, you stealing from my store, okay? That's that. That's it. You ain't got nothing else to say to me, okay? So, she started calling the police, okay? At this point, I was like, I'm going to jail. I'm 12 years old and I'm going to jail. I was so scared. I was so sad. I was so regretful. I was like, I wish I never did this before. Like, I'm a criminal. That's all I'm thinking in my head. And back then, all I watched was cops. So I'm like, oh my gosh, they gonna handcuff me. Like, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Like, this is gonna be like the worst day of my life. And then something even worse happened. She asked us for our mother's numbers. So we gave her our mother's numbers, and our mothers were at, well, my mom was the first one there, okay? Let's just put it that way, because Janessa's dad, he's a white man. Janessa's mixed with black and white. Her dad was the one who came to pick her up. Amanda, she's white. Her mama, her daddy, white, okay? I was the only black girl. I was the only black girl there with my group of friends who got caught, okay? Black mamas don't play. They don't. So the police come first, and they're standing there. They have a black book in their hand, and they're asking us for our first and last name. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in a criminal book. Like, I'm going to jail, I'm going to juvie, I'm gonna do time. I'm gonna come out of there with like 2 teardrops on my eyes, looking like Lil Wayne. Like, this is all going down. Like, my life is done. It's going down like Young Jock for real. Then I see my mother from the corner. I see her jacket from the corner behind a policeman. I was like, you know what? Lock me up. I'm ready to go, sir. I'm ready to go. I was ready to go to jail before I faced my mother, that's for sure, okay? So the police officers wrote our names down in the book and they left, and then we were released to our parents. But before we left, she said that we're banned from Zellers for 1 year, okay? I ain't trying to go back to Zellers anyway. And I got home and my mom was screaming at me. She was yelling at me. I don't remember if she beat me. Let me ask. Mom, did you beat me when I got home? I don't remember if she beat me or not, but my mom said if I didn't get a beating, then I deserved one. I just asked her. Anyways, so I remember her yelling at me though like crazy, and she told me, it was like only 5 o'clock, it was after school, like 5 o'clock, maybe 2 hours after school. She's like, take your clothes off, take a shower, and go to bed. And I don't want to see you for the rest of the day. So I went, I took a shower, and as I'm taking a shower, I'm taking my clothes off, and the necklace that I stole was still in my bra. So, well, not my bra, it was like a training bra, whatever. So I took it out and I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's so beautiful. Like, this is the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But I was so sad and I was so regretful and I was like so ashamed of what I did that I took the necklace, put it in the toilet, and I flushed the toilet. I was like, I don't want any part of this life anymore. I'm done. Can't do this. I'm over it. No. So that's what I did. And my mom didn't talk to me for like a week. She was really embarrassed. I was embarrassed for what I did. It was just not a good situation. Even though I was young, you know, young people, they don't know better. You just follow your friends. I was just following the crowd, whatever. But it was horrible. After that day, I never stole ever again. Not even a candy bar. If I needed anything, I asked my mom for money. I was like, not going through that again. I definitely learned my lesson. But after the age of 12, and that was the only age that I did it, never stole again, nothing like that. Like, people work hard for their money, even if it's Walmart, if it's Zellers, if it's whatever it is. It's a big company, yes, I understand, but they're still losing money when people steal from them. So, like, you know, now that I'm older, I understand that. Now that I've worked at so many places, I understand that, you know, every single thing that is lost, everything that is stolen, that is money that's coming out of that company's pockets. that's not only gonna hurt the company, but that's also gonna hurt the people who work for the company. So I mean, never did again, never would do it again. I make money now, I have money now. If I don't have money, I ask my mom. You know, you can't be going around taking things that don't belong to you. It's not right. And I'm saying this because I have experience. It's not right. I've worked at so many jobs where it's like, okay, so we lost this much in loss prevention, so now this item is going to be so much more money because we've lost so much income from people stealing this item. You get what I'm saying? Which is why some products are locked up in cases, like perfumes and razors and stuff like that. They're locked up in Walmarts and stuff like that because people steal them so much, and that's why prices get raised, because people are stealing. So learn from me. Stealing is not the way to go. If you don't have money to get it, ask someone for money. Work for your money. Get a job. Do something. Just don't steal. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time. And I mean, it's just crazy. And I have stories about me working at Walmart and seeing people steal and the way they acted. I have a lot of stories on that. So that will definitely be in another story time. But yeah, that's my story on how me, my friend Janessa, and my friend Amanda got caught stealing when we were very, very, very young. We definitely learned from our mistakes, but I mean, it happened, and I'm telling y'all the story, okay? Make sure to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I have a Facebook page. All of that will be listed down below. And let me know if you guys ever got caught stealing, because I know I'm not the only one who went through that phase, okay? If you lying, you lying, because everyone's been through that phase where they was stealing and they either got caught or they got money, okay? One of the two. So leave a comment down below and let me know if you ever got caught stealing or anything around that. I love reading your stories. They're very, very entertaining, so I love reading them. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know your story. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye guys. Hey guys, it's your girl Paris, and today I am doing day 2 of, what is it called again? 12 days of story time. Now, my story times are gonna be back to back to back to back. I need a break in between each story time just because I still have work. I'm really, really busy. I have things to do, so I can't do a back to back to back story time. I can't film every night. So it's gonna be every other night, just so we're clear. Today's story time is a collab with Trinity J here on YouTube. She does story time, she does makeup, she does everything. You're gonna love her channel. Check the description box down below. Click it, watch her video, show her some love, and tell her Paris sent you.